Hi, and welcome to Girls Unfiltered podcast. I'm Megs,
And I'm Emma, and on this podcast we talk about
your boy dilemmas,
issues with the girlies,
and how to be a gorge bitch in general.
Sometimes we're even joined by cute guests. We hope you enjoy the podcast.
Stay sexy. Hello. Hope that you enjoyed our new intro.
Yeah.
we just recorded it like 20 times.
Yeah, at least.
So, yeah, and that's if we even get to hear it, we might actually cancel it.
Yeah. No, I kind of like it. I feel like I like it.
I think I like it too. I can't wait to listen back to it.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it at the start and hear it like a bit more professional. We've been threatening to record one for so fucking long, haven't we? So
yeah,
decided to do it today.
Just like everything we do.
Yeah, we're geniuses.
Emma kept forgetting her lines.
Yeah, Megan, you fucked them up for me sometimes. She just would say the wrong thing and then
no, I didn't.
Well, like I did forget them a lot, but you're not perfect either.
I don't know, Emma. I
wanted to say
I am.
She wanted to say skinny how to be a skinny chicken legend. She wanted to say that in the podcast. I'm not too sure that everyone will appreciate that one.
I know, but when we say skinny chicken legend, we don't mean physically skinny, like we just
weight. Yeah. It's like I always use the word fat, but like I don't genuinely mean that people are fat.
Yeah, because sometimes we say big fat chicken legend.
Yeah. Like I say I'm going to the big fat shop. Like the shop's hardly fat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, people get offended. So we have to filter ourselves. But we're girls unfiltered.
Yeah, we're unfiltered, so
we shouldn't have to.
We're not gonna, Megan.
We can call them chicken legends if we want to.
We can call them fat.
Big fat skinny chicken legends.
Skinny malink legends.
So anyway, today we're gonna be talking about, I can't stop laughing. I don't know why, but I'm so hyper from that.
After that, we need to record an intro like that 20 times before every podcast because like warms us up, I feel like.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it was actually good.
So yeah, today we're
singing like my pet monkey, my pet monkey, my pet monkey, Sam. Like we had to do in choir in school. Remember?
What?
Warm up. Megan, come on.
Oh, you think
choir our whole year did. It's not like I did it on its own. Anytime I say, we sang the song in choir or anything, kind of like, why the fuck are we in the choir? I'm like, we had to do it. We didn't have a choice.
Nothing wrong with being in the choir.
I know, yeah, but I can't sing, so there is something wrong with it.
I remember at one stage in fourth year, I was genuinely considering going to audition for a solo singing part in the musical.
Like you've always dreamt that you could dream, like you could sing. You've always like wanted to be a singer. Do you get me?
I know, because my sisters can all sing.
The voice.
Yeah, of course I didn't fucking get the voice. Honestly, I got no talent out of my family.
Same.
I'm the least talented.
Same, but my brothers didn't get much talent either, so.
And you're good at art. You're all good at art in your family.
Kind of, but I'm definitely the worst.
Hardly, like you have your own fashion line.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like have to be good at art for that. I have to be good at using the computer.
You have to have some style.
Yeah, you will.
But
Chimesy's the most stylish in my family.
Yes.
No, I'm only joking. My dad is. My dad makes his own t-shirts now and everything. He's so
cool. Oh my god, yeah. That's actually
for everyone. He's gonna make them for me and Con and everything he said.
That's hilarious.
My brothers, and they fully modelled them together and everything in pics and sent them to me.
I know, he sent me the pictures.
He's so funny.
Is he gonna sell them?
I don't know. I genuinely think that he should.
I think he should too.
With Bowie on them.
What do they say on them?
They say it's like a skateboard brand name or something on them. He just, I don't know, he has a skateboard with that written on it, so I'm guessing that's where he got the idea. I think they were just his little tests. But now he's going to do Bowie.
Bowie and Kaladi.
Bowie. Kaladi Spaghetti is my mom's name. Everyone
Kaladi Spaghetti.
Sometimes I call her Spaghetti Bolognese.
I remember my mom's vegetarian, right? Yeah. So me and my sister used to call her Lettuce Head, and she'd get so angry.
Why?
She just hated that name.
You should call her Lettuce Louise.
Lettuce Louise.
Lettuce Louise. Or
Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Lettuce Lou. Lulu Lettuce.
Oh, please, when you go downstairs, call her that and record
I
it
actually
for
think
me.
she's just in the toilet there, so when she comes out, I might shout it down to see what she says. She can
She's
make a
gonna be like,
special
wash,
appearance.
wash, Megan, wash,
Oh, I can hear
wash.
she just went in for a shower. When
Oh,
she gets out,
yeah.
she's like, "Don't call me that."
Megan, what even does that mean?
Yeah, Megan, do the dishwasher, Jesus.
Make us a cup of tea, love.
Yeah, literally, that should be her fucking name.
Does she still get you to make her tea all the time?
Yeah, and Ronan.
Stop. Ronan, would you make us a cup of tea? Actually.
No, I think he kind of offers sometimes.
He's so funny.
But you know, like when you're in someone else's house
Yeah.
and you offer to do something, the person like that owns the house is usually like, "No, sit down, I'll do
Yeah.
it."
Yeah.
My mom's like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, thanks."
Oh, that's so funny.
So, but yeah,
Louise has the right idea.
yeah, she does actually. She does.
Anyway, this week we're talking about your girl problems, like as in
Yeah.
friendship problems, basically.
Mm-hmm. So we had you guys send us in questions, but before we get into that, a lot actually happened this week.
Yeah.
Like in the media.
Yeah.
It's been busy.
Mm.
It's been sad, actually, very sad.
It's been weird. There's people that I don't even know their names that were famous that died as well.
Yeah.
We already named 2, but there's more.
Yeah, so it's been a very sad week.
Yeah.
Prince Philip died, obviously.
Yeah.
Which was sad. But he made it to 99. Like that's a pretty good age.
Yeah,
you know?
Dramatic.
So yeah, I felt sad.
Yeah.
But I didn't actually feel that sad about
No.
Prince Philip, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I did feel sad about Nikki Graham's death.
Yeah.
I was so shocked to hear it, like, because I watched Big Brother
Mm.
when I was younger, and I was talking to Emma before this, and you obviously said you didn't really watch it.
No, I didn't. I only really watched the celeb one. I didn't watch the normal one really.
Yeah, it was like back in that day, it was like 2011, 2012 was when like the non-celeb Big Brother was actually really good, and then that made people into celebs, obviously. Then
I don't know why I like barely ever watched it really.
Yeah, because I think the celeb one came later, and they had like Gemma
really?
Collins and everyone. Yeah.
Oh, I think they always did like both.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway.
I just assumed like.
Yeah, I loved Big Brother though. Me and my mum used to always watch it. But like I remember, I was in like 5th or 6th class when I was watching it.
So.
Yeah. Because I remember having this joke with a girl in my class in primary school about it. There are these twins on it, and she was like, "You're like those twins." And then I was like, "You're like," and I can't remember what character I told her. She was like, but it was always like a little joke we had. Legends. Anyway,
Big Brother in 5th class, like what?
You look repulsed.
I'm not. I'm just like, you're just typical you, like. Not
what
well.
do you mean typical me? Like
watching it like not that long ago, like on your phone in bed or something, like saying that you were. I don't know if I'm thinking of someone else.
No, I wanted to watch them from the start. Like during lockdown, I thought it would be so good to watch them, but I never did.
Yeah.
I think Hannah watched them.
Maybe it's her.
Actually, I think what you could be thinking of, I think we were on holidays once, and Hannah was like, "I want to watch Big Brother."
Yeah, that could be it.
I think like there was actually a series on at the time, and she didn't want to miss it, and she was like watching it on her phone one time.
Yeah, I feel like that rings a bell, and she watches like everything on her phone.
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, the year that Nikki was in it was such a good year. Like all of the characters, they're not characters, the people, in it were like they're just such big personalities,
Yeah.
and it was just literally such good television. Like you don't get TV like that anymore. Like
Yeah.
you literally don't.
Definitely not reality TV, like, because people are too nervous to
Yeah, because
swear.
everything is so filtered these days, and it's
Yeah.
like you can't say anything
Yeah, literally.
without people like jumping down your throat for it.
Yeah. Even like the jungle and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that used to be so much more like drama, didn't it?
yeah, I
Mhm.
did.
It was way better. Now it's kind of just like they're having like boring conversations.
Everyone gets along. That's the thing.
Yeah, and everyone just gets along. Yeah.
I enjoyed Celebrity. I'm a Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here this year only because Vernon Kay was in it. Did
Yeah.
you watch it this year?
I watched, I can't remember if I bothered to or not.
You would
Who else
definitely
was in it?
remember Vernon Kay.
I don't know. Like, I only remember you going on about him.
Because he's gorgeous.
Yeah, but we don't have the same taste.
Me, oh no, Emma, like look him up. Look him up on your
I've
phone.
seen him. You've shown me. You've he got him on a mug and everything. I've seen him more times than I've seen my fucking self. But I
Yeah,
didn't
me
watch
and my
it.
sister just were like,
I think the
so I
last
got her a mug.
we watched was with Gemma Collins in it.
Oh yeah, that one was funny
Yeah,
with Gemma, but she left, didn't she?
I can't remember. I only watched it really because she was in it.
I love her.
She's
Who else was in it this year? Mo Salah, he's a runner.
no, I don't think I watched it then.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else. Like, the only person I can really remember is Vernon Kay. To be honest, that's all I watched it for.
Actually, yeah, not well.
But like, if he wasn't in it, it would have been so fucking boring. Just because they
Yeah,
all got along.
yeah.
Do you know? Like there was
They
nothing.
always do, yeah. Remember like the Katie Price and or Jordan and Peter Andre won everything and they were just like sleeping together and like pretty sure like doing bits and everything on it. Now no one ever gets
Oh
around.
my god, yeah,
Old people who have like no job left go on it.
yeah.
We're just
No one.
random people. There's no one like fun and like stupid on it. Like no one makes a fool of themselves.
Yeah, that's it.
I want people to make a fool of themselves.
We should go on it.
I'd actually fucking love.
Would you love the jungle though?
No, but like it would be fun as well. Like I'd die doing the fucking bush tucker trials, but I'd also I feel like I'd be like so like buzzed after it. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like I would look back on it and like that was great, but at the time
Just,
I shit myself. I shit
I'm
myself.
actually. It would be such good television to have you on the jungle.
See that's the
You
thing.
would be like, and you would get voted to do all of the trials because your reaction would just be so dramatic. Like,
I'm,
you know, the video of you with the pigeon or the
oh
fucking
my
bird or something.
I'm terrified of every animal. Like I'm scared of every dog that isn't my dog. Like, I'm scared of your cats.
Yeah,
So I'd be the worst on it. But that's why I'd get voted to do
that's
them all. Like
yeah, that's why you'd be so funny.
remember Vicky from Geordie Shore was on it?
Mm,
I can't remember.
didn't she like win?
Yeah, she definitely won.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Who else was on it? Remember Keen? Keen from Westlife was on it.
Yeah, oh my god. My
He
dad
won.
hates him, he can't stand him.
What?
Yeah, he's like, oh, he's one weirdo.
Who can't stand him?
My dad.
I love him. I love Westlife.
I love Westlife, but he is a bit of a what's another word? He is a bit of a like just oh, you're just like shut up. He loves himself. Like
Really?
you're dope. Like
I don't think that about him.
he's all right. Like he's okay.
Do you not think Nikki loves himself a bit more?
Yeah, but he's allowed to love himself.
Because he's hot.
Yeah.
So is Keen.
But he's not like he's not yeah, I don't know. Keane
He's
just
not.
thinks he
He's
knows
no
everything.
Nikki.
Remember he's like a coach on The Voice and he thought he was great. It's like you actually don't even think.
Oh yeah. Actually, that kind of put me off him a bit when he was like giving critiques to people.
Yeah, and it's like you actually can't even sing.
No, Emma, take that back. Shut up. He's in his life.
He's all right. Like he's nothing special.
Hardly, Emma.
Megan, he can't.
Past life.
All the what's the gay guy's name in it?
Mark.
It's all Mark and the other
Mark and Shane.
dark hair. Yeah, Mark and Shane carry that band with their singing.
They
Nikki
do.
looks good, so he has a good enough role because obviously that's important. Keane's all right. He's bang average.
Mm. I don't know. I liked Keane. I really did.
Well, once you liked him, that's all that matters.
Anyway, what were we talking about before we went off that freaking tangent? We were talking about
Nikki Graham.
how you would get on in the jungle.
Oh yeah.
And we should do a poll actually who would get on better. Yeah.
Yeah. God, it's hard to know. I definitely cried.
It wouldn't be you, Emma. Like, you would hardly do better than me in the jungle. Are you messing?
Megan, I have a lot of ambition. No, I feel like I'm like in those situations I just put myself through it. But I sob and moan about it for the whole time before. Like I'd be like, oh, do I actually have to fucking do that? I can't believe I have to go through with this. Who signed me up for this?
No, I think that your reactions during the trial would be the funniest. And I think my reaction before the trial would be the funniest because I'd be just having panic attacks.
So would I, though. I feel like during it, I'd be like, right, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here after like 2 minutes.
You would. I can't be fucking starving.
I'd be like, look, I came on this to lose weight anyway. That's the main reason why I'd go on it. Imagine how much weight you'd lose in the jungle. So that's like 10. I used to always say that to my mum and dad when we watched it. Like, you'd lose so much weight. You see them and they look like different people afterwards. But in the last few years, that's another thing. None of them are hungry enough. They don't get angry at each other because none of them are that starving because they always end up getting loads of fucking stars. And you're like, come on, have one idiot who says, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here after getting no stars.
Yeah, I was literally about to say the same thing. Like, they all do way too well in the tasks and then they're not hungry, so they don't get angry with each other.
That's the problem. I swear they make them flipping easier or something now, and they give them more of the like prizes. Like, do you know, they like every fucking single episode they're getting another thing, like, and then one of them gets like a present from home where they get like biscuits or something. It's like, they used to be way harder on them, I swear.
Well, this year was super easy. Like, they were in a fucking castle, like, do you know, they weren't in...
Oh, were they? God, yeah, I didn't watch that one then.
Oh, yeah, you didn't watch it. Yeah, no, they weren't in Australia because of lockdown.
I didn't know that.
They weren't allowed in, so they were in Wales in, like, a castle. Like an old,
not the same thing,
quote-unquote, haunted castle.
Well, that's not called... well, that's actually kind of...
It's not worse. It's definitely not worse. Like, you'd be way more scared out in the jungle. Like, sometimes does be snakes and stuff, like...
Yeah, true.
Into the camp.
They don't have them near them, Megan. Do you think that there'd be a bloody snake able to get near them? Not a chance.
There was one episode that the professional or whatever he's called, like the, you know, your man that like deals with the animals. There was a snake in the base camp and they had to go in and get it out.
Oh, right. I don't know if that's for effect, Megan. I feel like they definitely...
No, it was real. And like, you know, in
you'd say
the trials,
though, you'd actually believe anything, Megan.
No, but like, why would they be arsed?
Oh, Megan, because they're meant to be in the middle of the jungle and people definitely know that it's getting a bit too easy for them.
Yeah, but like, they weren't, like, they didn't react to it. It was just like, a snake came into the base camp today, so...
That was like quite good.
Was that good? That was
That was quite good.
So, but like, no one would react to it. Like, it was like literally 6 a.m. and your man was just going in and getting the snake out. But that's the scariest part about it, because obviously in the trials they put in snakes that won't like fucking kill you.
Yeah.
But if it like sneaks in, sneaky snake.
Yeah.
It could be a dangerous one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'd say they definitely have like fucking like, I don't know, like
they'd have to monitor it 24/7.
Yeah, so it's like pretty safe.
Yeah. I was gonna say, remember, what's her name? Your one, Gillian McKeith.
Oh my god, that was the best.
She would faint every time.
My dad used to always call my mom Julia McKeith. He said the day
Why?
like my mom would be so offended. He
That
said
they look like
if
each
you're not as
other.
skinny as her. He tell my mom that she looks like her.
Oh my god.
How does my mom deal with him? If Connor told me that, I'd be like, I have to get out of here. Like, we're not together anymore. He'd be killed.
Yeah.
My mom's
Oh,
just like, all right.
she was terrible. She was so fucking bad.
She just like fainting.
Yeah, so dramatic.
She's such a dope. Remember she snuck salt in?
No, I don't remember that.
She definitely brought it with her. Maybe she
Mm.
didn't sneak it, but she definitely brought it. I don't know if you're allowed.
Put like salt to put on her food.
Mm.
Isn't she like a dietitian?
Like,
Surely she knows that's not really that good for
you
you.
can't live without salt, apparently.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Who else is on it? Kim from Kim and Aggie.
Oh yeah.
Remember that show? How Clean Is Your House? That was disgusting.
Yeah, it was. I loved that though. I love those type of shows.
Same.
I love.
Same. TV was just so much better back in the 2000s. It is so shit now. It's so bad. Like we just have the American like Hey You stuff, like stuff that's on E.
Yeah.
But like there's no good like British TV.
No, yeah, they rarely make new stuff. I love Rich Kids Go Skint on channel.
I don't know what that
I
is.
don't know if it's that new though. It's like they make a rich, like young teenager, like stinking rich, spoiled, can't do anything for themselves, stay with like a broke family for
Oh.
like a week or something, and they're always like, yeah, I own this, that, the other. My parents give me £7 a month allowance, and I have my own apartment in London, and my parents bought me a Range Rover. I don't work, and like then the family that they stay with lives off like no money, and they live in like a dodgy area, and they've like 10 kids crammed into 2 bedrooms. and they're always like they always like one of them ended up not staying in the house because she's like, I can't stay here on the couch, so she checked herself into a fucking hotel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's so funny. So
where can you watch that? That sounds like my right up my street.
I think it's on Channel 4, so I'd say it's on the All 4 player.
Yeah, on
So
demand.
I love
Channel 4 do have some good stuff still.
Yeah, some real
And they have
shite.
some weird like documentaries about fucking weirdos as well.
Yeah.
Well, no, we don't weirdo shame or anything, but like, did you watch that documentary about like people that fall in love with objects?
Oh yeah.
And your one's like underneath the like Ferris wheel, and she's like, "Give me your juices."
Like,
what the fuck?
Please, honestly, someone help me.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with these people?
I know, but it's so good. It's so good to watch.
There's one where they like marry objects as well, some of them, or is
yeah,
that
like
I'm thinking of?
They married like a car, like a few of them. I think someone married the Eiffel Tower. Apparently, like that's a common thing.
People are so weird.
Yeah. So that was another good one.
I like Four in a Bed as well, and Come Dine With Me. They're classics.
They're classics, yeah. They're actually so good.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh, what was the one where your man was like reading out the winner and he was so pissed off that she won?
There's loads of them are fucking furious, I feel like.
But there's one that's like a meme.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like something, it's like, oh, that's gonna really bother me. I think I'm gonna have to Google that because that's gonna really piss me off.
There's another program that was only on it recently as well, and I think it's called 5 Days a Week or something, and they have to have, it's like there's a girl and like 5 lads move in with her for a week, and she just get rid of one every day and then choose one.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I saw it. This is the one. What a sad little life, Jane. Do you remember that one from Come Dine With Me?
Meme rings a bell, but I don't remember it happening in Come Dine With Me.
What a sad little life, Jane.
Why did he say that?
'Cause she won.
But why would she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. 'Cause she have a sad life for winning? 'Cause she won. '
He was just angry with her.
Oh, right.
I wonder, can we play it? Look, here's it. I'll put it into the...
What are you shaking your head at me?
You won, Jane.
Oh my God.
Enjoy the money. I hope it makes you very happy. Dear Lord, what a sad little life, Jane. You ruined my night completely so you could have the money, but I hope now you spend it on getting some lessons in grace and decorum, because you have all the grace of a reversing dump truck without any tyres on. Well, you wouldn't, let's be honest. There's nobody in there, love. So, Jane, take your money and get off my property.
So, well done, Jane. Thanks.
That's hilarious.
You find it so funny.
What?
You find it so funny. Honestly,
I find everything so funny. But that's hilarious. What a sad little life, Jane. What a sad little life, Emma. Okay, we went so off topic there. We were talking about Nikki Graham and how she sadly passed away this week, and I was so shocked to hear about it. Like, I was actually like pretty upset about it. I just didn't. First of all, I didn't know she was that ill. So she had struggled with an eating disorder since she was 8, and she was always really open about it. And I don't know, I was shocked. And her mom, like, there was an interview with her mom in March, and she said that like Nikki was super lonely and like lockdown was really affecting her. And I think like 2 weeks before she died, her friends set up a GoFundMe page for her treatment, because they put her back into like a place for her to go to get treatment.
yeah.
And she died. So yeah, it's really sad. If you have if you're struggling with food, or you know someone who is, go and get help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And if it's someone else that you think needs help, don't be afraid to ask them if they're okay. And yeah, maybe we'll do an episode about eating disorders and stuff, because it's something that we both have struggled with in the past. So let us know if you want that.
Yeah. I just couldn't believe that she had died from having anorexia. Like, I know that obviously people can die, but I actually I can't think of anyone else. I feel like there definitely is with the people that I've heard of, but especially recently, I haven't heard of anyone like dying. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, you don't actually understand how serious it is until you hear of someone who actually died. And I was looking back at her posts and stuff from the last few years, and she looks so unwell.
Yeah, she does. And like, she was only 38, but she looked like, you can just see in her face that she was just so, you could tell that she was sick.
Yeah. Like, her face was really hairy, and her body was so tiny, and like you could see every vein or whatever. Oh, it's so sad. She must have struggled for so long.
Yeah, 30 years.
God.
And like, she's always in and out of hospital. And I was watching an interview, and she was just like, so she was in and out of recovery places for her whole like adolescence and teenagers and like that growing up piece. So when she did like kind of recover a bit, she was like, I missed everything. Like, I didn't have anything going for me. I didn't have a job. I hardly had any social skills because I just had been in hospitals. And then she was like, so going back to having an eating disorder and going back to these clinics was like comfort for me, because that's all I knew. I didn't know anything else.
Yeah.
So and then she said that Big Brother changed her life.
Oh, I'd say so.
So that was,
it's just such a pity.
Yeah, it is. It's so sad. And I'm really sad for her, and I'm really sad for her family.
Imagine the worry like of her family for so many years. Like, they must have just been worried the whole time.
And that's the thing, like, because there's only so much that you can do. Like, you can try and help them the best you can, but at the end of the day, in these with mental health, I think that you are the only one that can actually
Yeah.
make yourself better,
Yeah, definitely.
you know? So like you can definitely get support, but it's hard for like for someone else looking in,
Yeah.
because you want to do everything you can to help. You want to make them better, but you can't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Like, what can they even really do in wherever they go for help? Like, obviously they need like a lot of like counseling and stuff like that, because it's like a psychological problem. But like, I don't know, can they not like, I don't know, can they not like hook her up to like a drip and just,
yeah, that's what they were doing. They were like
yeah.
feeding her through a tube.
Yeah.
And like I watched a documentary on it before, but
Mm.
this
Yeah, I need to
actually
know more.
yeah, about the clinics, and it was like how they were inside, and like they'd watch you eat your meals and you'd have to finish them. But
Yeah.
like these people are so sick that they just go back to their
Yeah.
rooms, and they would always find a way to get the food up and out of them somehow. Like they weren't allowed to leave for 30 minutes after they'd eaten, so they couldn't make themselves vomit it up.
Mm.
But and they were like searched so that they couldn't put it in their like clothes or anything.
Yeah.
But like they just, some of them just always seem to find a way to like not eat the food.
Yeah.
Like they had so many tricks.
Yeah.
So like, you know,
It's like an
yeah,
addiction as well, kind of.
yeah, it is.
Like people just, it's so hard to actually help them, because they
It
don't,
is.
if they don't want to help themselves, then like it's impossible.
Yeah. And like especially with anorexia, like it's really hard
Mm.
to, I don't know, it's hard to help people, I guess,
Yeah.
unless they're ready to be helped.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe we'll do an episode on that.
Yeah. We should
But
look into more, because I don't feel like I know enough.
talk about our own experiences.
Yeah. Oh, my ring light! Nearly fell on top of me, Megan. I was nearly a goner.
So anyway, rest in peace, Nikki.
Yeah.
We have literally gone so off track for this whole podcast, so I think we should get to our questions. And I don't even think that we're going to get through them all. I think like we'll only get through like one or two,
and then we'll do more in another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
I'm ready.
Okay, so hey girls, loving the pods. So I have a really weird situation. Basically, one of my really close friends has started to get close with a girl that bullied me for years when we were growing up. It's such an awkward situation, and I really don't know how to feel about it. That is such an awkward situation.
Yeah.
Like, ooh. I don't even know what to say. Like, I can't imagine, like, you going and being friends with someone that was just really mean to me growing up.
That's the thing.
I can't imagine it.
You wouldn't do that. Like, a good friend wouldn't really do that, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to get some more information on, like, how close she is with this friend that she's talking about, like, and how she became friends with this, like, bully girl, and, like, that situation. But it seems to me that, like, that's, in my opinion, like, such a, like, breach of trust.
Yeah.
You
like,
know?
why do you need to be friends with her?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No.
We're not even offering like advice. We're just like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, like it's so odd. Like I don't care if you're in college with them or whatever. Like, yeah, you might end up like in the same group. Some you can't avoid them. Like these things happen. You can't avoid people sometimes. But like you don't need to become like really good friends with them. Like you can keep them at like
You can
I'm
keep your
friends.
distance from friends,
Yeah.
even if they're in a group with you.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Like you do not become like really good friends with them. That's just no.
Like it's different. I think it's a different situation if you're friends with someone or I'm friends with someone and you don't like them.
Yeah.
But you just don't like them. You don't really get along with them. You don't
Yeah.
really see, like, I don't know, mold with their personalities.
Yeah.
That's different too if they were actually being not nice to you.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be okay with me, and them wouldn't be okay with them.
Yeah, exactly.
So what should she do? If it was me in the situation with you and you became friends with someone that literally bullied me, I would have to say it to you.
Oh, there's no way. Like
I
from
couldn't
the
keep it
first
in.
thing, I'd be like, "What the fuck? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What the
Literally
hell?"
the first instance of you like hanging out, I'd be like, what the fuck are you with her for?
Yeah, like what? Yeah. Oh, you just have to say these things. Like,
Yeah.
how could you keep that in? I wouldn't physically be able anyway. Like, I'd be like, "You what?"
And there's no even right way to like address it. Like,
no. Address it wherever the hell you want. Like,
I would just be upfront and be like, here, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Do you have memory loss? Like, did you forget that she was a bastard to me for my whole childhood, or what?
Yeah. But I'm guessing she'll come back with, oh, but she's changed, like, la la la. She's not like that anymore.
Yeah, no, like.
But what do you say back to that? It's like, it is kind of a hard one, because if she comes back with like, oh, but she's changed, she's not like that.
Yeah, but
then like what does the girl say? Does she say, well, you should have consulted me before you hung out with her? Because you can't really expect that either.
But she's known you first, so like surely she should be loyal to you.
Yeah.
She shouldn't even get to know if she's changed or not, because like she shouldn't want to. Like your friends shouldn't fucking be able to stand, like they shouldn't be able to stand the people that are mean to you. Like,
yeah,
it's weird. It's the same thing as like if you had an ex that was like really mean to you, obviously your friends aren't gonna, like, they don't need to fight with them or like cause problems, but like they're not gonna be like,
yeah, like how I remember I was in a nightclub before and someone's ex came up to me and they were like, oh hey Megan, and I was like, fuck you, you cheap bastard. Well, it was actually your ex.
I was thinking, who else could it be?
Yeah, so
actually,
and like
I genuinely can't remember that.
We were in Pal Thurs, and I think he was just like, oh, like, I just walked past him, he's like, hi, and I was just like, fuck you, you fucking bastard, don't talk to me.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than people like that though, who just act like everything's fine. And they're like, because if I did something wrong on someone, I'd be like, so
awkward to talk to their friends. Yeah.
I'd be like apologizing to their friends. Like, I don't even know. It's just,
yeah, but I guess that lads that cheat like don't have really a brain. Do you know what I mean? Like they can't fathom that.
They just don't give a rat. They don't care.
But like I couldn't physically have been like, oh my god, hi.
Yeah.
Hi. I couldn't have done it. Like I just those words wouldn't come out of my mouth.
Oh, it's strange.
The only thing I could say was fuck off.
I have been so caught off guard that I might be like, hi, or like, I don't know what I'd actually do. If I was drunk though and I saw them out, I'd probably be like, fuck you, you stupid bastard. I fucking you're a bastard. Can't believe you did that. You like, oh my god, I'd go to fucking town.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, I would. But if I was like sober and ran into them, I'd probably just be like,
run away.
Hi. But like I wouldn't be like, oh my god, hi. I wouldn't get onto the terms or like get into enough conversation to know if they've changed or not. Like, I don't fucking care if they've changed or not.
Yeah.
People who are so mean and can like bully and can like cheat or whatever are like just they're never gonna change. Like maybe they might improve themselves, but like
It's their
what's gonna be
insecurities.
involved? Yeah.
But like even the girl, why is she choosing to be friends with your best friend?
Yeah, like she's choosing. That's the really strange part.
Like if I bullied someone, I never
Yeah.
did. But if I did,
Yeah.
I would never go like after the person I bullied and be like, well, I'm gonna be friends with her best friend.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Like let's all
Them
be
as well.
happy families and be best friends. Like
So weird. People are so weird.
so odd.
Like no one's like, it's not that I think that someone who's made a mistake or whatever should never like have friends again or never be happy again. Like obviously not. Like everyone makes mistakes. Like not everyone fucking needs to bully people. Like some people are horrible, but it is probably because of their own
issues and their own like
Yeah.
that bullying is coming from somewhere else. They're projecting what's
Yeah.
happening to them onto another person.
Yeah, without a doubt. And like, yeah, they obviously deserve to have like a fresh start or whatever if they say go to college after school. But like, yeah, I just don't get why people who've known, like, I don't feel like everyone needs to know and everyone needs to be turned against them. But like, if I was, yeah, I don't get it. I just
It's
wouldn't
just
wanna be
too
friends with them.
close.
Yeah,
you know?
it's mostly like the disrespect to your friend.
Yeah.
Like it's just not nice.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I was you, I would definitely confront her.
Yeah.
See what she says.
Yeah.
And then depending on like the vibe, like just let her know that you're not comfortable with that, you're not okay with that.
Yeah. Say it genuinely upsets me or whatever. Like be honest. You have to just be honest, because if you just let it go and let it happen, then they'll just be friends. And next thing you know, she'll be fucking bringing her over to your house.
Yeah.
Or inviting her to the same things as you. And like,
yeah, that's just
like,
so
stand up
awkward.
for yourself. Don't let what fucking happened before happen again. Like, don't let your one bully your friend, or don't let the bully back into your life again, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. So depending on her response, see what happens, see how she reacts. Like she might not even realize, she might not realize that you're hurt about it. She might not like know the extent to which the girl bullied you. She might think like you've forgotten about it. Like who knows? But definitely say it to her.
Yeah, and it might not be as much as you think as well. Like you might think, like I've seen her hang out with her twice today. They must be really good friends, but like also like it might not be as much as you think. Like if you actually just talk to her about it, it might not be as big of a deal as you're making it in your own head.
Yeah. So like I'm guessing that you saw they were friends, like maybe you saw an Instagram story or something, or maybe you just heard that they were together, like, do you know, I'm guessing that you weren't physically with them as a group. So yeah, you mightn't even know the extent.
Yeah, exactly.
They're friends. So that is our 2 cents on that one. Hey girls, I am not getting good vibes from my bestie's boyfriend. I don't know what it is. He just gives me a really bad feeling. He hasn't done anything in specific that's wrong, but he just seems very unbothered, and I think she deserves way better. What do I do? Okay. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
It's like that's how we start all of our answers, isn't it? But that's a weird one.
Yeah.
So like it's not like it's so common.
Yeah, it's absolutely not that weird, but
that's an annoying one.
Like what can you really do in that situation? Because it's not like this girl is writing in saying my boyfriend doesn't make enough of an effort, and we can be like, girl, tell him this. Well, I guess we can tell her to tell her friend to do that, but from the like sound of it, it sounds like she is like not worried about it or not going to do anything about it, if you get me.
Well, she's asking for our advice, but she
No,
said
we're
that,
asking the girl who's her best friend who's in the relationship.
okay, we have to give them names now because, okay, so let's say in the relationship we have, you think of a girl's name and I'll think of a boy's name.
Jonathan for the boy.
Okay. And I had a boy's name in my head. I was going to say Frank. Let's call her Veronica.
Oh, that's a wretched one.
You have to use funny names.
Okay.
Okay. So
Elias.
What?
Elias.
Elias. Is that even a boy or girl's name?
No, that's a boy name.
Elias. That's how I kind of like that.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah.
No, too much.
Okay, so we've got Jonathan, and let's just call her Jessica.
Yeah. Okay.
So Jonathan hasn't done anything in specific that's wrong.
Yeah.
But what are we calling the friend? Stacy.
Yeah.
Isn't getting a good vibe.
Mm.
So
she's not getting a good vibe, and the only real issue is that he doesn't seem to make enough effort.
But she says she gets a really bad feeling about him as well.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, that's like
that's bad news, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think that your intuition and your gut actually is always correct.
Yeah, 100% go with your gut.
Always. Like 100%. Like, this is such a stupid example, right? And you're gonna slag me, but I don't even know if I should say it. You're gonna be like, you're fucking thick, Megan.
I'll just say it. I always think
when I'm doing the Joe quiz every Friday, okay, and it gets to the sports round, and obviously I don't know any of the answers, I always have a gut feeling what the correct answer is, and I press it and it's right.
Fair play. I think you're psychic.
You know what I'm, well, anyway, that was stupid, but I think that your gut tells you a lot. I think you should actually
definitely
listen to
in regards to like people's character. I feel like you definitely know. You definitely get vibes from people.
Yeah. I think, what would you do in the situation? Like, because it's so hard to, like, I've definitely had situations where I've heard about, I hadn't met the boyfriend, but I'd heard about things that he'd done.
Yeah.
I would think, don't like the sound of that.
Yeah.
But then it works out fine.
Yeah.
Do you know?
That's true. I think it's not really the things that you hear, it's more the feeling. Because like, obviously things that you hear aren't even always true. But sometimes like, yeah, you might hear that he, I don't know, was messaging someone behind his last girlfriend's back. But like, I don't know, he could have been literally 12 at the time. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like you can't really go off that. Obviously, it's not going to be a great start for you, but like, yeah, it's more when you are just like,
Yeah, when you just don't get a good feeling.
Yeah, like your gut just tells you it's not good. But like at the end of the day, even if you say it to her, like, what's she gonna do? She's not gonna fucking break up with him because
you get a bad feeling,
or because you feel like he doesn't make enough effort. Like all she might do is tell him that she'd like him to make more effort. But like I always feel like if I have to ask someone to make more effort or like tell them that I want them to ask me to go on more dates or this, that, the other, like they're not that fucking bothered. Like I don't want to have to tell you to make the effort. I want you to just want to make the effort. Like, so her telling him, it's like, oh, grand, he might ask her on, like he might bring her out twice.
Yeah.
And he might text her a bit more often for a week, but like
then he'll go back to his old ways.
Yeah. Like yeah. Worse to do. He doesn't care enough to, or he doesn't want to, or it just is the way it is. He's just a fucking lazy bastard. Like you can't change it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think at the stage of when you're actually asking someone to make more effort. It's like I shouldn't actually have to ask you
Yeah,
if you're my fella.
exactly.
You know
And
what I
it's
mean?
kind of pointless.
It is.
So
But I think
yourself through
if
it.
I was what's her name again?
Yeah.
Stacey the friend,
Mm.
I would say like I would ask her rather than say it to her. I'd be like,
Yeah.
how's Jonathan?
Mm.
Like, how's he treating you? How are you feeling about him? Like, just
Yeah.
ask her and then be like, to be honest, would you even bother to say it? Like,
I know, that's what I'm trying to
you
think
don't
of.
want to
Like,
cause problems, and then you don't.
yeah.
The last thing you want is for her to go back to Jonathan and say,
Mm.
Stacey doesn't get a good vibe off you, and then all of a sudden Jonathan fucking hates you, and then it's like,
Yeah.
yes, he's in a situation
Turning
where,
her against you and everything. Like, oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and then that's awkward for Jesse in the relationship.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also like, if you're wrong, like, are you just causing unnecessary problems for her? Like, imagine
Yeah,
in a few months you're like, oh shit, I was wrong. Even though like that's rare, I feel like, but
yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I think
Like,
that
if it's meant to like run its course, it's meant to not work out, like it won't.
yeah.
And it's like, does she need to make her own mistakes as well? Like,
I think people
hard.
do. I
Yeah.
think people do need to make their own mistakes, and I think especially if it's a new relationship. I don't know. Did she say a new boyfriend, or I'm guessing he's new?
Yeah.
If it's a new relationship, she's in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
She's all about him right
Nothing you
now.
say is gonna go in.
Yeah, she's not going to believe you, and she's going to find a reason in her head not to believe you, even if it's
Yeah.
true, even if
She's
she
gonna
does
jealous.
low-key believe it.
Mm.
She's going to be like, "Oh, Stacey's mad that I don't go out with her as much.
Yeah.
Stacey's mad that she doesn't have a boyfriend. Stacey's mad that
Yeah.
she's still single."
So it's such a hard one.
Yeah, it
But
is.
then again, I don't know if I'd be able to keep it in at the same time. Like,
Yeah,
if it got to a stage where it was like, I really didn't trust him, or I really just didn't get a good vibe and it was going on for ages, I don't know. Then if it goes on too long, then you risk the fact that they might actually end up together. It's like, I don't know.
yeah, it's very hard. Well, I just ask her how she's getting on, and I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say, "I don't get a good vibe off your boyfriend."
Yeah, I think maybe try figure it out a bit more for, I don't know, a few weeks maybe, and if it's still the same, then maybe think about saying something. But like, it's kind of like, it's your friend, but it's out of your hands.
Yeah, it is.
It's the worst. I hate like situations like that. It's like, there's not much you can do.
Yeah, I think just ask her, like, let her know that you're gonna be there for her
Yeah.
if she needs you. I don't know, maybe get her drunk and see will she spill the beans.
Yeah. Next time you're drinking, just make sure that he comes up a lot.
So,
And grill
what
him.
about Jonathan?
Next time, like,
Yeah, grill him. Yeah, ask him what he's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, you might get to know him a bit more, like get to understand him, and it might be different. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you do need to get to know him, but if it's genuinely, like, I know the feeling she's talking about, and
Yeah.
it's like, it's the worst. I've had feelings about people
Yeah. Me too.
before, and they turn out to be fucking psychopaths.
Yeah.
So, but then at the same time, is it like I'm thinking of people that I have had bad feelings about, but it's like, do I just not like them? And
Yeah.
then everything they do, I just like overanalyze and make it into like, well,
Yeah. Or you just
you
not
know.
even sure. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to know. So I feel like, don't make like a big rash decision. Give it a few weeks to like work it out.
Yeah.
And then
And at the end of the day, it's not your relationship.
Yeah.
And
it will work out how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
I
it's
think
hard because it's your
just
friend and like, you're meant to tell her these things, but it's also like, if it causes more harm.
I think it will.
Yeah.
I think that just ask her and just let her know that you're going to be there for her. Like, You
What
can't
more?
really be like, and I'm gonna be here for you when
Yeah.
everything goes to shit.
Yeah, I
Jessica.
don't think you can
So
bother to say that. She shouldn't just know that.
yeah,
But yeah,
just be ready
yeah,
for a shit show.
yeah,
Well, hopefully not. Hopefully Jessica and Jonathan like
yeah.
work out, or
Hopefully
hopefully it doesn't
things
end in
move
tears. But anyway, so basically just ask her.
Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna leave it there.
We're gonna do another one with more of the minute, and I swear we won't talk as much rubbish at the start.
Yeah, we hope that you enjoyed, and we hope that you enjoyed our new intro.
Yeah.
And let us know if you have any issues that you need us
And
geniuses
we'll talk
to
about them
solve.
in a future one.
What?
And we'll talk about them in a future one.
Yeah, we will. So
Yeah, thanks so much for listening.
Thanks. Follow us on the gram at Girls Unfiltered Podcast. Emma Doyle X, Megan Hussey.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Stay hot.